I'm just gonna come out and say it. Every person deserves to feel comfortable in their own skin and annihilate all their goals in life. Every single person, including you, has grown up with this idea of what they're going to do, how they're going to live, and the person they're going to become. Now the problem is that life, it can hit you like a truck. When you get hit this hard, sometimes it leaves you feeling trapped in a life where you kind of feel hopeless, drained, or underaccomplished. And when you get to this point, it affects your entire life. Instead of being in a fun-loving attitude where you're joking with your friends, coworkers, and family, you kind of end up in this dampened mood where you're sad because you're always wrapped up in your own problems. And as the days, weeks, or even months go on, your life begins to feel like it's crumbling like a cookie until you find yourself stuck in a life of mediocrity. You begin to wonder if you really are destined for more. Destined for a life where every day you wake up happy, energetic, and confident. A life where you have a lean, powerful, and attractive body, are making tons of money, and most importantly, leaving this world a better place, a happier place. Now, if any of this resonates with you, don't worry, because I'm here to tell you that as long as you still have that burning desire to unleash your potential, you are still capable of living the life you imagined when you were a kid. Now, the reason why I know this is because when I was 21 years old, I was stabbed in the throat, chest, and arm. While I survived, I woke up 7 days later from an induced coma. I was living off machines. If you unplugged them, you literally unplugged me. But even worse than that, I felt like I'd lost all sense of who I was. Every ounce of muscle I had evaporated into thin air. My energy deleted like a lake in the summer. My confidence disappeared like a quarter in a magic show, and my head was plagued with negative thoughts and self-doubt. Not to mention, my legs stopped working. I had nerve damage in my tongue that actually prevented my tongue from going up, down, and to the right, and disabled my ability to speak even when I wasn't living off tubes. I was not only broken mentally, but also physically. I was more handicapped than most people can even fathom. But still, I had this desire to live the life I imagined when I was a kid. I wanted to crush all my goals, become happy, fulfilled, and confident. That's when I realized I had two options. Option one was to let my life stay in this ultra state of mediocrity, where I felt bad for myself, I didn't feel comfortable in my own skin, and I was giving up on everything I ever wanted in life. Or option two was to fight for my potential, to fight for the life of greatness that I deeply desired. Now, I chose that second path. I began studying how the human brain works. I uncovered secrets of our brain that enable us to become high-performing beasts where we obliterate every obstacle life throws at us. Every single day I woke up, I was happier, more confident, and more capable than the day before. After weeks of conquering the power of my mind, I became more productive in one day than I used to be in an entire week. It was at this point that I realized I had acquired the mind of a conqueror. Now, I needed the body that would reflect who I was internally, a body that exuded confidence and commands respect, a lean, powerful, and attractive body that performed even better than it looked, one that has godlike energy, unreal mental clarity, and an elevated mood, so that I would become an unstoppable force. That's when I discovered the hidden powers of evolution and biology that has been handed down through generations, but has been lost along the way. Knowledge so powerful that it will change how our body and brain performs on a cellular level. Information that when used correctly can activate or deactivate our genes to boost our mental alertness, energy, muscle gain, and fat burn. I applied all of this ancient wisdom to my life, and the results were unreal. Every day my muscles became bigger, stronger, and more defined than the day before. Fat began to melt off effortlessly, and I gained a laser focus that enabled me to perform like a high-performing beast. Now look, fast forward 4 years, and here I am in front of you in this exact moment, running a business around my passion to help people like you rewire their bodies and brains into a powerhouse that will not be stopped. Not to mention, I have my dream body. I think more clearly than the guy in Limitless. In my energy, it's much more clean, consistent, and potent. It enables me to annihilate every goal in my life. And with this, I'm waking up in a great mood because I'm living the life I always imagined I'd be living. And that's why I know you still have the same opportunity to transform your life, to ignite your true potential. Because I'm about to hand you the same 3-step system that brought me from the brink of death to where I am now. The only question is, are you ready to ignite your true potential? Now, before you answer that question, let me ask you another question. What is your life going to look like in 1, 2, or even 3 months from now if you don't take action to change it? Is that deep feeling in your gut that's telling you that you're on the wrong path in life? Is that going to get better or worse if you stay stagnant? Now, with that being said, if you are ready to reinvent yourself into a conqueror who rewires their body and brain into a powerhouse, then click the link around this video